It's time to dive into the details of the new Xbox console. I'm Bridget Carey, and this is your CNET update. Microsoft finally unveiled its next game console. It's called the Xbox One, and it's coming out later this year. It'll come packaged with a new Kinect camera sensor and a new controller. Most of the focus around the Xbox One was around its home entertainment and television features. The Xbox One will connect with your television provider, so you can quickly switch between a game and live TV, or use a command to search Internet Explorer or play a movie. This is all without having to mess with changing TV inputs. The Xbox will answer to your voice commands. So if you say, Xbox, watch ESPN, it'll turn on ESPN. Or you can say, Xbox, what's on HBO? It'll bring up the channel guide for HBO. And you can also quickly go back to a game. Xbox is tracking what other users are watching, so it can tell you what shows are trending both live and on demand. Xbox One will be able to give you TV recommendations, and we're told it's going to be more social with some sort of interactivity as you watch live events. One example for sports was being able to pull up live fantasy football stats on the side of the screen as the game's going on. The big question is, which television providers will this work with? The only one mentioned during the presentation was Comcast Xfinity. Kinect is getting smarter not just with voice commands, but also with detecting your movements. The camera can read more joints, so it picks up on slight rotations of your wrist or shoulder, and there's more depth. It also claims to read your heartbeat. The Kinect will know when you're picking up your controller and if you're moving it around. And we saw that users can move their fists in a pinch-to-zoom-like fashion to pull up more screens, so you can multitask. And you can use the Kinect for Skype calls. The machine itself has a 500 gig hard drive and an HDMI in and out, and the ability to play Blu-rays. As far as games go, we know within the first year of launch there will be 15 exclusive Microsoft Studios games, and 8 of them will be new franchises. One unique title was called Quantum Break, which included live action performances mixed in with the gameplay. It looks like Microsoft is saving more details for the E3 conference happening in 3 weeks. There are still many questions to answer, like how much is this going to cost? One answer we did get that many of you probably won't be happy with: there's no backward compatibility, so you won't be able to play old Xbox 360 games on the Xbox One. And Microsoft is pushing against used games. If a game is installed on more than one machine, the player has to pay a fee to play that game. Doesn't sound good. That's your tech news update. You can find more details at cnet.com/update. From our studios in New York, I'm Bridget Carey.